What's up, guys? It is Front Row Sports here. I am finally doing the channel that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been talking to multiple people about doing this, and all of them's been very supportive, saying, hey, man, you need to jump in here and try and see what happens, see where it goes. I'm really excited. I've been in the sports world, either playing, coaching, or watching or being involved with some kind of sports since I was 4 years old. And 4 years old, I started playing t-ball. I did wrestling. I didn't start my football stuff until I think I was 6 or 7, because we didn't have a really small, um, you know, league where I lived. But man, I have been involved in football for years, and I watch football a lot. I watch baseball. This channel is going to be based on sports. I watch more football and baseball than I do any other sport, but I do watch some basketball. I've actually watched more girls basketball this year than I've ever watched in my entire life, just because of Caitlin Clark. Man, she made that team she's on way better. Like she's a phenom in the basketball world. But we're gonna get into it. It's week 6 here on NFL. Big Sunday matchup starting at 1 o'clock. I definitely want to talk about, and it's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. Washington Commanders is my favorite NFL team, if I had a favorite. My second favorite is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've liked both of those teams since I was really, really tiny. But yeah, this is the game. I think this is the game of the week. I think it should be the Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football game, but they got them at a 1 o'clock scheduled time. Definitely going to be watching that here in a little bit. Both teams are really good. Both teams has got good quarterbacks. Jayden Daniels is one of the best rookies that's came out this year on any team. I think Caleb Williams is pretty decent, but he's not showing the jumping into the game and like Jayden was. I mean, since week 1, he's been like, his accuracy, his poise in the pocket's been pretty insane. But he's got a big test today. The Baltimore Ravens defense is pretty good, and they will test him all day long. And then you got on the other side of the ball, Lamar Jackson. I really like him as a quarterback. Wish he would get his time to shine. It seems like he gets to the playoffs and falls short every year. So, but both teams, really good teams. Going to be a great matchup. If you're not watching that game, I don't know which one you are. I'm looking down the list. We got a Browns and Eagles game, which, guys, Browns are 1-4, Eagles are 2-2. Don't think that'd be. Now, Buccaneers and the Saints should be pretty good. Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, man, I've been a fan of him for a long time. I like the kind of quarterback he is. He's really energetic. He's always patting his offensive lineman on the back. He's just one of those guys that makes your team go to the next level with hype, if you understand what I'm saying. Didn't like him. I mean, I liked him in college, but he was so good. Anytime my college team would play him, it was pretty disastrous. So yeah, we got the Buccaneers and the Saints at 1. Texans and the Patriots. Texans are 4-1. I'm telling you what, C.J. Stroud is another quarterback that just, man, he's hitting on all cylinders this year. Colts and the Titans, Cardinals and the Packers, and, well, the Jaguars and the Bears are already playing. Bears are winning 14-3. But let me give my 1 o'clock picks. So we got the Cardinals and the Packers. I'm going to pick the Cards over the Packers. I think the Cardinals are going to pull it off. Kyler Murray is going to have a good game and going to give Packers their 3rd loss. Colts and the Titans. I'm going to give it to old Joe Flacco. He's going to win this one. He's going to put the Colts to 3-3. So the Colts are going to beat the Titans. We got the Texans and the Patriots. I've got Texans all the way. I think the Texans are going to end up winning by at least 10 to 14 points. I know Patriots have got a pretty good defense, but I think the Patriots are starting Drake May too. So I don't know, man. Drake May might come out and ball out. You never know. He's a rookie. Buccaneers and the Saints are going to be a close game, but I think the Buccaneers are going to win. I think the Buccaneers are going to win by either a field goal at the end of the game or Baker driving down and scoring a touchdown to win it. That's what I think with the Buccaneers and the Saints. Browns and the Eagles, I think the Eagles are going to win. I think Jalen Hurts will have a pretty decent game against the Browns. Commanders and the Ravens, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I think whoever team is going to win right at the end. 2-minute drill. I'm going to pick my Commanders because, of course, I'm a Washington fan, but you never know. It's one of those things. Steelers and Raiders at 4:05. Man, I'm going to pick the Steelers. Raiders has been having it rough. Lions and the Cowboys for a 25 game on Fox. I'm gonna pick the Lions to beat the Cowboys. I think the Lions are gonna get 4-1. I think the Cowboys are gonna fall to 3-3. Of course, the Falcons at 4:25 playing the Panthers. I'm gonna pick the Falcons over the Panthers. I think Kirk Cousins is going to get it done, boys. That game he come back and won, and at the end was going, waving with the crowd. Dude, Kirk Cousins, man, is a good dude, and he's made a lot of money. I mean, he needs to get to the playoffs and make a good run. Dude's been paid a lot, but I really like him. I think they're going to win against the Panthers. Panthers has been really bad this year. Then you got the Bengals tonight versus the Giants. I think the Bengals are going to finally get their second win. I feel sorry for Joe Burrow. I mean, last game they lost, but he had a great game. I mean, he was throwing the ball around. He was doing his job. Just lost there at the end. But I think they're going to move to 2-4 and going to knock Giants down to 2-4. Of course, Thursday night football was the 49ers and the Seahawks. Was really hoping Geno Smith would finally beat the 49ers on a primetime game. But, of course, the 49ers ended up... I mean, Geno had a rough game, man. Like, interceptions, his accuracy was off. I think it was the pressure he was getting. And then Monday Night Football is the Bills and the Jets. And, guys, Buffalo is going to go and knock New York Jets with another loss. I mean, I think... And this is totally my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. But I think the whole Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets thing was a mistake for one. And I don't know what's wrong with him. I mean, he had the injury last year. Now he comes back. And I don't know, man. The coach gets fired. Aaron Rodgers is just like the LeBron of the NFL. LeBron had all those, he would go to a team and do this, and next thing you know, the coach would get fired or something like that. Or he would want certain players around him, and he would cry if he didn't get it. Same with Aaron. You notice all these players that he played with Green Bay come over to play. Why switch? Basically, they switch jerseys. I mean, there's a couple of, new players for the Jets that play with him. But, I mean, they brought numerous guys from Green Bay to play with Aaron, and they weren't winning when they were in Green Bay. So why would they win with the Jets? I don't know. Crazy transaction. I mean, I liked Aaron Rodgers when he was with Green Bay. But honestly, I think now, since with the Jets, man, I've grown to just, it's like a stale chip. I just really don't want it. Don't want to watch him. I don't know. What do you guys think about Aaron Rodgers? Nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning, too. But, yeah, let's see. Aaron Rodgers' stats for this year is 1,093 yards, 7 TDs, and 4 interceptions. Yeah, I don't know. Burrow is having a good season. He's at 1,370 yards, 12 TDs, and 2 interceptions. That's a good quarterback stats. All right. I'm going to talk about one more thing on my first episode of my channel is the West Virginia and Iowa State game. I'm a big Mountaineer fan. Been a Mountaineer fan since I was little. Used to live up beside the stadium. Man, come on. We cannot win a game when it's like the team's in the top 20. I really think Neal Brown. I'm sorry, Neal. You're a good dude. I just don't think you got it, man. I think Neal Brown's a quarterback coach or assistant coach. We need somebody in that position that can get stuff done. I think it's time to part ways from Neal Brown. What do you guys think? There was a bunch of good games yesterday. Alabama's game, it was a good game. I think Alabama is on. I think they're going to make it to the playoffs this year, the college football playoffs. But man, I think one of these big teams are going to beat them, like Texas or I mean, Texas lit it up against Oklahoma. I mean, lit it up. Who knew that the score would have been that lopsided? I really didn't think it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a close game, but yeah, I mean, that Texas quarterback's good. And then Arch Manning coming in right after him once, you know, the quarterback leaves for the NFL. I mean, Texas is going to be good for a while. So, but yeah. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. I got my picks over the NFL in week 6. You guys have a good one. And put in the comments what you guys want me to talk about, you know, episodes. I'm going to try to do a couple a week or something like that. So, yeah, if you guys got an idea of us to chat about, you know, like a sports or something, just let me know. All right, guys, you have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.